You know, the hopeful elect, of which we believe we are according to faith, and the importance of being of that group called the elect, which are also known as the church of the firstborn in the scriptures. Firstborn meaning the first spirits created. And it would make sense the Heavenly Father would take the first spirits created to be the rulers of the nation, the aristocrat, if you will. If you know your words, the word aristocrat literally means best rule. The first spirits created are the best ones to rule. That's why Yahweh Shai is the first of the first, and he's the best of the best to rule. You know, Yahweh Shai will be ruling in the next kingdom, and right underneath him will be King David, you know. So at the end of this walk that we're going through, we're going to be lauded. We're going to be praised for our wisdom, for our tenacity that we showed. As a matter of fact, the new Acts of the Apostles is being written now. We're going to be talked about in the kingdom. We're going to be the celebrities in the kingdom. Us that are doing this work, man. Our children are going to be reading about us. Scriptures speak about the writings of the house of Israel. The hardest walk leads to the greatest destination. And what's our destination, brothers? The kingdom, man. The arms of Yahweh Shai, man. Scriptures tell us in the Apocrypha, there's a day coming where Yahweh Shai will place crowns upon the heads of the brothers that maintain their faith in him, that believed in him. He shall place crowns upon their heads. Ezra saw that, man. Our great forefather Ezra saw that in the vision. We want to be part of that group, man. We want to be one of those individuals receiving that crown from Yahweh Shai. You know, man, you know how great that is? I couldn't begin to possibly explain that in words. Words can't even explain the joy of that. Okay?
Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life which the Lord hath promised to them that love him.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutation. Hopefully, they got there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful the believers and listeners whom have came back to the obedience. All right, of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua. All right, a Spirit 441. All right, a 144. You know, we here, man. You know, we're living in the transition of kingdoms. All right, the transition of empires. You know, as we always go into, the Bible is a book dealing with, all right, nations and rulerships. Okay, righteousness and wickedness. Okay, wisdom. All right, and perverseness. You know, true wisdom and perverseness, man. Okay, and the Bible deals with all these dualities that we see playing out in the planet Earth. And what we're seeing is the Lord, all right, is at the point of taking down Esau, Edom. Okay. They was making the big fuss about the eclipse, and people look at it, it's just an event, where you see darkness in the daytime. Okay. But what the Lord is showing that he's finna end, okay, this age. All right. The Lord is showing in the earth that he's finna end this age. All right. That's ran by Esau, Edom, the wicked. Okay. The scriptures say that Esau shall be the end of this age. Okay. And Jacob will be beginning of the age to come. Okay. So we're living in a great transition. And one thing that will be happening with this devil, okay, is the Lord will pretty much rouse up the whole earth against this man. Okay. So I want to get a video and then a few clips. I got a clip, and then I got a video, and we're just gonna go into it. But what we're seeing, the earth, the Lord has raised up the prophets to shake the hand at this devil. All right, now we're seeing a rebellion, okay, in this man's empire. Okay, that's one of the reasons why he wants to get the sea hip, so he can have more control. You know, he wants to have complete and utter control of everyone. Okay, because now we're seeing a uproar against this man's rulership, man, and it began with the ministry of the prophets, man. Okay, so let me get this real quick. All right, brother sent this today. All right, because as we know, dealing with the conflict that we're seeing happening in the Middle East, it's been ongoing since October the 7th. Regardless if it was a false flag that started it, regardless of the intent of the devil, when it jumped off. All right, it's an ongoing thing, and it's pretty much, it's going to be a domino effect all the way into this third world war. All right, we're just seeing this thing constantly escalate, and what's happening is that this devil, is being looked down upon, and the scriptures go into that, and we're going to get it. Okay, but this devil, okay, is being despised amongst the heathen, as the scriptures say. Okay, so I'm gonna let this play. All right, y'all let me know if y'all can hear. I know it's a small screen, but I just mainly just hear, and see. Let me see. You should be able to see it a little bit, but let me let it play.
This is a rally that took place on Friday in Yemen against Israel. Folks, wait till you see the size of the crowd. See, Americans, Westerners, we have no idea that other parts of the world are gathering in massive numbers to denounce Israel and the United States for what they believe is genocide against the Palestinian people.
That crowd that you're looking at there, Rick, is an estimated 2.2 million people that assembled for this particular rally here.
Which is the size of the entire Gaza population.
Right.
So think of this as, for every Gazan, one Yemeni showed up representing that Gazan in a protest to denounce who? The United States and Israel. So here is a massive outpouring of fury against Israel and the United States and support for the Gazans. And it's an indication of how quickly World War III is spreading, expanding, intensifying. Again, Americans don't know anything about this because you don't see this on Fox News or CNN. They don't want you to know that millions of people are enraged over U.S. foreign policy.
So yeah, and what I do, I'll put this link in the comment board, in case you brothers want to respond to it. Like I say, there's so much to go into. All right, but copy and paste this on the comment board. In case you brothers want to go into that. All right. So, you have 2 million people, okay, pretty much, in the uproar. Okay. And this is how we know that we at the end times, brother. If you can get that, Bob Shah. I don't know if you at work, bro. Look, it's all good. I get it. I know you be working around this time, brother. I almost know your work schedule, goddamn. That's how you know it's one big family. We be knowing each other's schedule. We're always around each other. Even if it's not in the physical. You know, but yeah. Let me get there real quick because I know the brother probably at work. Uh, I got it. Yeah, I got it, bro. You know, I already know what it is. But yeah, let's get this. All right. And see, this is a heavy prophetic time. All these signs that we're seeing in the heavens, people are looking at it, with this, mindset of, instantaneous, something gonna happen instantly. No, it's just a sign of a buildup. It's all a buildup. When this thing, unleashed, okay, it's not gonna be a date on it. It's gonna happen. Okay, it's a thief in the night. Okay, but we understand that everything that we're seeing happening is a build of the Lord has a certain spirit in the earth, man. Okay, and there's a spirit that's roused up against this devil, man. Okay, um, so let's get that in second Ezra, so you get second Ezra chapter 9. Okay, 2 million people, man. Okay, and what's happening? Hey, these people are tired of the American hegemony. Okay, the American way of ruling the earth. To where America wins, everyone else suffers, man. Okay, and there's a major problem, and what we have to understand, okay, this is generations, all right, of wicked rulership, okay, under America, so you have people that only know the heathen, you got certain heathen nations that only know, all right, a life, okay, of oppression based off this wicked American rulership, man. Okay. Well, now those same, all right, children that was born into, okay, these third world countries, these war torn countries, now they're adults, man, and they full of rage and anger, man. Okay, we're gonna get that in prophecy. Now, let's just get this real quick. This second Ezra 9:1 says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And it says to begin to visit. Okay, so before Yahweh Shai shows up, because Yahweh Shai is going to show up in the stead of his father. As it says in the book of Luke, the ninth chapter, how Yahweh Shai would, okay, come in the glory of his father, all right, himself and the holy angels. So the heavenly father is going to visit this place through Yahweh Shai. Okay, Yahweh Shai is going to have all authority, okay, that the father has, man, to judge. Okay, so before he actually appears, we're going to see things gradually get worse and worse. Okay, Jacob trouble is the beginning of Yahweh Shai getting ready to visit this place, man. Okay, it says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Okay, so now we're seeing, all these ancient prophecies come to pass. Things spoken of thousands of years ago are happening in real time. Okay, because there's still prophecies in the Old Testament that haven't been fulfilled. This is the Old Testament. This will be considered the Old Testament, man. Second Ezra. Okay, in the original scrolls. Okay, and we're seeing it happen now with earthquakes. You had the earthquake in New York, I believe, while Elder Apostle Gabar was going live. Now you have the uproar just everywhere in the earth. Okay, and it's mainly against, all right, America, man. Okay, just like they cried, there was a great cry in the earth for Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, there was a great cry in the earth against America, man. Okay, matter of fact, let me see, can I get there real quick? I believe this. I believe this in Genesis. Yeah, let's get there in the book of Genesis real quick. Let's go back to the KJV. Because this place is spiritual Sodom. And when you go back into ancient Sodom, okay, there was a major complaint in the earth about Sodom, all right, because of how lewd it was, man. Okay, it was too much. They was forcing their lifestyle on people. That's why the angels came to visit. All right, Lot. Okay, those Sodomites pretty much tried to force, okay, their way. I don't know. They thought they was just mortal men. All right, but there was a culture in Sodom to where they were just going to force you to partake in their lifestyle. And what do we see today? Okay, with Hollywood being exposed, which we knew. Okay, but the Lord is just putting it out in the open. Okay, it's the same spirit. So that this behavior is leading to the destruction, man. Okay, because it had to be a build up to the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. It didn't happen right away. This is Genesis 18:20 says, and the Lord said, because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is very grievous, I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the cry of it, which is come unto me, and if not, I will know. And when you get it in the NLT, get in the NLT. Okay, this is Genesis 18:20 in the NLT. It says, so the Lord told Abraham, I have heard a great outcry from Sodom and Gomorrah because their sin is so flagrant. I am going down. I am going down to see if their actions are as wicked as I have heard. If not, I want to know. So this is America today. There's an outcry against this place, man, because of the pure wickedness, man. America wants to force their lifestyle on you. America, they force these nations into poverty. Okay? Like through America, the elites have, that's why Babylon was known as the hammer of the earth. Because the elites, all right, use America as a tool to just break down these nations economically, morally. Okay? You see? And there's an outcry against this devil, man. Okay, and mainly through America, man. Those small hats as well, man. Okay, so let's get this in Habakkuk. All right, because as we read in the book of Habakkuk, I want to get in the NLT. All right, then we go to the other video, Lord will. All right, yep. So the brother got. Okay, so the brother. Can we get that? Get this in NLT. All right, now this is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 4. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. Okay. And who is this speaking of? Esau, Edom. Like the spirit in the devil is not upright. It ain't straightforward. Everything he do has some type of deception attached to it, man. Okay. Let's read it again. Habakkuk 2 and 4 in the NLT said, look at the proud. They trust in themselves. And see, this whole new world order, this digital age, okay, this fourth industrial revolution, this is Esau trusting in himself, man. Okay. The fact that he, has enough pride to pull this off, man. Okay, show you that he really trusts in himself, that he can run existence outside of the Most High. Okay, and it's going to be epic failure. It says, "In their lives are crooked, but the righteous will live by their faithfulness to the Most High." Man, that's the remnant. Okay, like Scripture say, even unto death. Like, we know the circumstances that we're in, but the Lord putting it on our spirit to be faithful unto death if necessary, man. Okay, we would rather die believing in the righteousness of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai than to bend the knee to the wicked, man. All right, verse 5, it said, "Wealth is treacherous, and the arrogant are never at rest." Man, like, this man, no matter how much wealth he accumulates, no matter how many resources he accumulates, no matter how much influence he has in the world, he's never at rest, man. Okay, he's always scheming and plotting. The scripture say they lose sleep unless they cause some to fall. Okay, it says they open their mouth as wide as the grave, and like death, they are never satisfied, man. Just as you can never, put enough bodies, okay, in the earth, because guess what? The earth is going to break those bodies down. You know, so show you that the earth, was meant to be immortal. The earth itself is a immortal. Okay, and that's why it's going to be an immortal people. You know, the nation of Israel, beginning with the elect, is going to rule the earth, man. This immortal earth. And it says, "In like death, they are never satisfied. In their greed, they have gathered up many nations and swallowed many peoples." Okay, because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, and every nation is operating under this beast system, this beast umbrella, man. There's no nation that's operating independently, man. They got to deal with the beast somehow, some way, some more than others. And what we're seeing is the Lord, all right, is causing turmoil, okay, and the rebellion and the uprising against this devil, man. Okay, it says, "But soon their captors will taunt them, they will mock them, saying, 'What sorrow awaits you, thieves? Now you will get what you deserve. You became rich by extortion, but how long can this go on?'" And this is the spirit that's in the earth, man. Okay, there's a spirit that these nations want revenge, man. Okay, these people these people want revenge. Okay, and the Lord is going to put it in their mind, all right, to act, okay, on their thought, man. Verse 2 says, "Suddenly your debtors," because the planet Earth is in debt under this whole IMF international, all right, what's that? IMF is International Monetary Fund. All right, I want to say International Monetary Fund, IMF, okay, which is nothing but, a the lending branch, all right, of the elites, man, where they make these big, you know, um, they give these big loans to these nations with their crazy debt, okay, and pretty much they enslave, okay, the people of their nation through what, man? Okay, through these big loans made to the government, and these government officials, they get their payoff, all right, but their people are enslaved to the bankers, man. And that's the scheme that these devils been running the earth with, man. That's why scripture speak about what? You know, because of riches gotten by deceit. You see, the earth is translated from one, all right, people to another. Okay? And this is what we're seeing play out. It says, "Suddenly your debtors will take action. They will turn on you and take all you have while you stand trembling, okay, and helpless, because you have plundered many nations. Now all the survivors will plunder you." And remember what we spoke of earlier. Like, these adults, these military men, okay, that we see, main, especially in the Middle East, okay, because those are the nations that's the most riled up, okay, but they're survivors of the American oppression, man. Okay, these are the children of these war-torn nations, man. You know, they have lost everything, man. Refugee, you know, they've been refugees. Okay, so now we're seeing, all right, there's a generation that wants revenge, man. Okay, it says you committed murder throughout the countryside and filled the towns with violence. Yeah, man. America has slaughtered a lot of civilians throughout the earth, man. Okay, and that's why it's going to be so bad for American civilians. Okay, because guess what? We serve a just power, and he's all about balance. Okay, so and what do you what has been the result of that, man? A proud America, man. Okay, and you look at America, man, it's full of a bunch of proud assholes, man. You know, but meanwhile, all right, the American military is just running to and fro, all right, under the order of the elites. Okay, wreaking havoc in the earth, man, just blowing towns and cities. Okay, civilians, you know, all right. Hey, dude, the American military. Hey, look, you know, imagine, you know, you okay, and Afghanistan, and all right. Say you Afghanistan family, you got your, you know, your little market business. You know, you got the house, you got the, you know, your children. You know, they got houses, you know, all on the same land. Okay, you know, you got your little, you know, revenue coming in. Y'all pretty straight. But then one airstrike come take all that away, man. Okay, killing livestock, like you like people really don't realize the suffering that America causes on a global scale, man. You know, people really don't consider that because America, you know, as everyone suffers, America, you know, they just party more and more. Okay, but that's why I say, what sorrow awaits you who build big houses with money gained dishonestly? You believe your wealth will be your security, putting your family's nest beyond the reach of danger. Yeah, they got, you know, these elites got space stations. Okay, they got underground bunkers. And then you look at how America, you know, which in the next video is gonna go into, you know, America has always been isolated on the other side of the earth. Okay, while the Eastern Hemisphere has just been in complete chaos. Okay, but America, you know, is over here, you know, isolated, you know, with the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean. Okay, which causes its people to what live carelessly, man, as the scriptures say. Okay, while the whole earth is in uproar, America always is just isolated, you know, living carelessly, man. Okay, but what sorrow awaits, man? Okay, verse 10 it said, but by the murders you committed, you have shamed your name and forfeited your lives. The very stones in the walls cry out against you, and the beams in the ceiling echo the complaint, man. Okay, and that's why scriptures speak about America being the virgin daughter of Babylon, because here it is, America has caused all this turmoil, war, conflict, poverty in the earth, you know, while American cities have been untouched by war. Okay, you know that's why it's such a far fetched idea. Okay, of the collapse of America, because America, you know, is able to cause all this havoc in the earth but go untouched. You know, it's like into a virgin, man. Okay, but nah, man. Hey, the times to come is going to change that, man. You're going to have civil unrest like no other, and then that complete and ultimate destruction. All right, from the missiles, man. Okay, verse 12 said, "What sorrow awaits you who build cities with money gained through murder and corruption, man." And this place is established on blood and corruption and deception, man. Okay, and now we're seeing, all right, the rebellion against this place, man. Okay? What's that say in Isaiah? Let's get that real quick. Back to the KJV. It's the book of Isaiah. I'm gonna get this other video. It's the book of Isaiah 30. It's like 33. And this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 33, and verse 1. It says, "Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled." Okay, and dealeth treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. Okay, because America has scammed so many nations out of their resources. Okay, America just has, killed so many of these different leaders, under the pretense of inhumane. Okay, when they was leaders that was for their people and they was against this beast system, which the scripture say he will put you to death. Okay, you didn't bend the knee. Okay, it began with these rulers of these nations. When it's gonna trickle down to what he calls a global citizen is gonna have to bend the knee. Okay, it says, "When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled, and when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee." And there's a plot against America, man. Okay, and the elites, okay, they're done with America. America has pretty much done its job. Okay, so now we're finna see America pretty much be liquidated, man. Okay, but the Lord's gonna do the ultimate liquidation, all right, through war, through the nukes, man. Okay, so um let's let's get this video here, and we'll jump around through it. Now with this Edomite here, I don't know what he got going on. I don't know if he's injured. All right, nigga just lazy, probably got the juice and repented, but he's suffering side effects. I don't know what's, but the nigga laying down doing the podcast. So I don't, I don't know what this nigga got going on, but he make a few good points on here. So we're gonna skip around. We're gonna get two main points, and I paste it. And brothers want to watch the whole thing. It's like 23 minutes. All right, but I think get a few minutes off of it, 4 or 5 minutes off of it, and we'll go from there. This is all right, let's blow this up. Okay, and it just dealing with little pretty much the spirit that's on these nations, man. And he gonna say something heavy. He gonna say something heavy, let you know that prophecies are undefeated, man. Okay, and they happen just as the Lord say that they will happen, man. Okay. Yes, let me play it.
The purpose of this show is solely to provide information for you to make your own decisions on the subjects that are presented.
Welcome to the Ben Armstrong Show, folks. The enemies to watch out for. And we've got a lot of enemies to watch out for, but these are the key players that we have been watching for quite a bit of time, folks, and we're running out of time. The way the things look, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for America because I still do not see any de-escalation. I don't think you're seeing any de-escalation whatsoever. And these enemies, this is unlike any other time in the history of the world, a threat like this. It is so astronomically high, the threat right now. I can't put it into words, but we'll try. We're going to deal with it. Frank Gaffney was joined by Mark Halperin, and they were talking about basically these enemies that we have to face.
Yeah, so you can see Esau through. Okay, you Edomites are finished, man. All right, this is spiritual. Okay, this represents the state of America, man, on his back. All right, because he keeps saying we, because he's one of these Edomites that's optimistic, okay, about America return to glory. But then when you follow these things, and it's like, there's no hope. And you can hear his voice is hopeless, crackling, okay, stretched out. All right, and I say I don't know what's wrong with my man, but when I seen it, is this nigga? I thought my screen flipped, but I said, nah, this nigga is laying down. America is finished, man. All right, America is done. Okay, so he's saying that it's not that he don't see anything de-escalating, and just as we were speaking on earlier, he's talking about what we were speaking about earlier, October 7th. And since there was that conflict broke out, there hasn't been no de-escalation. Okay, you got the Hutu rebels involved. All right, you have those resistant groups in what is that in Syria and Iraq. They pretty much been trading shots. Okay, with those small hats. Then you got Hezbollah to the north. That's pretty much been terrorizing northern Israel. Now you got Israel speaking of doing an invasion in Hezbollah. Going on the offensive in Hezbollah. Which that's gonna that oh we oh we I hope that happen. All right, I hope that happen that them devils drop their nuts and go into Hezbollah. I love to see how they play out. Okay, so you have no de-escalation. You have the terrorist attack that just happened in Russia. Okay, you have another terrorist attack that happened in Iran. So there's no de-escalation anywhere. Okay, it's only trickling into a regional conflict, man. To more of a regional conflict. Okay. So yeah, man, he don't see any hope. Well, ain't no hope. Okay, and then there isn't any hope. All right, I think that's if a brother can post it, what's that? Psalms 127:1. Okay. Yep. And the brother got this. Let's get this from the brother real quick. This is brother Yaqub, Hopeful Lake 3. It said, woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Assyria. Okay. So Babylon is always in the mix when it comes to destruction, man. Okay. All right. The Lord, all right, has a agenda against America, man. Okay. And it's complete destruction. All right, why this place is being X'd out, is being marked for judgment. Verse 2, it says, gird up yourselves with clothes and sack of hair, bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. And when you listen to the devil talk, because he doesn't have to physically put on sackcloth, but you can hear the distress in his voice, man. He said this is astronomically bad. He said this is astronomical. Okay, and you go I have to go into that word, man. Astronomical. I think I spelled it right. All right. So you go. Let's get this word. He said it's astronomical. Okay. Yeah, boy. So let's get this word real quick. I want to get some of them synonyms. So he said this is astronomical. All right, and it says informal. It's a Google. All right, definition. It says of an amount extremely large. Okay, it says huge, enormous, very large, very great, tremendous, monumental, colossal, massive. All right, terrific, monstrous. Okay, you see, and this is the judgment that's to come. It's gonna be monumental. It's gonna be enormous. The earth is gonna rail to and fro. It's gonna be colossal. Okay, so we see this guy. All right, this is a good representation of the hope for America, man. Is done. Okay, it's done. You know,
And well,
and you can probably make this guy a thumbnail. Okay, and you speak about him down. Oh, Salaki. I had on I had on mute. Okay, so like uh, so let me go back to I think I'll jump verse. This is I'll start back here. This is on Hopeful Lake 3. Brother Yaquab says, 2nd Ezra 16:3 says, sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? Okay, so the sword is destruction, man. Okay, it's gonna be a build up to the nukes, man. It's gonna be economic collapse. It's gonna be civil war. Okay, which that movie Civil War comes out next weekend. Like the timing of these things, you can't make it up, man. Okay, and it's the Lord, all right, that's doing these things. It says 2nd Ezra 16:4 says, a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and who is he that may drive them away? So the fate of America is irreversible, man. Okay, it don't matter how much cryptocurrency you got. All right, you're not gonna overthrow the elite's banking system. Okay, I don't care about how many militias you got in America. It's not gonna, all right, overthrow the fate of this place, man. All right, Trump can get back in office. Trump is a very small part of a global agenda, and he's fully controlled. Okay, so those things don't matter. Okay, it's irreversible, man. And see, this is everything that we want. Okay, this is everything that we hope for, man. This is our expectation, the destruction of this place, man. Okay, because why? Through this word, we become new creatures, man. All right, and we in the light, so we able to see everything for what it is, man. And we know America is the biggest problem in the earth. Psalms 127:1, it says, except the Lord build, it's the brother Isaiah Bun Yahweh. It says, except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except the Lord keepeth the city, the watchman waketh but in vain. Yeah, so remember, the scriptures say that Esau will build, but the Lord will throw down. Okay, so all Esau's building of his kingdom, you know, all this technology, the smart this and digital this and AI and automated this and self-driving, all he's done built and invested into this kingdom is in vain, because this is not okay what the Lord wants in the earth, man. Okay, the scriptures say what? Why do the heathen rage and imagine a vain thing? And this man imagines that he's going to continue ruling the earth, all right, in the spirit of Satan, in the spirit of rebellion and lewdness. Okay, and these different alternative news guys, all right. Well, like I say, he can be the thumbnail for every video talking about the downfall of America, man. Okay, this nigga can be the new logo, okay, for Bible Ball, man. All right, and it says, yeah, except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh but in vain, man. So it's a vain thing, that they think that because these guys on these little podcasts be talking about we should arrest the elites. It don't work like that, man. Okay, or they say if we keep getting the word out, we can stop them. Nah, man. Okay, everything is set in motion. The Lord gonna allow these devils to, delete a lot of people. Okay, before he's removed. Okay, before his rulership is deleted and he's put in captivity, and then ultimately he's going to be deleted, man. Okay, so let's go back to it.
Let me give you what they started out saying, and then I'll comment. Take a listen.
Well, I see it somewhat differently. What I see is a descent to what we had in the 30s. But in this case, we have two major powers, Russia and China, China being the major power, then Russia. And each of those powers has a sort of a mini-me. In China's case, it's North Korea. And in Russia's case, it's Iran. And this is growing. And they use the mini-me's to do some of the work that they don't do directly.
I love that example, the mini-me. He's exactly right. We're facing, you've got China using the mini-me North Korea, and then Russia using the mini-me. And these powers that have come together, the key ones are going to be Iran, it's going to be Russia, China behind the scenes, and I don't know if North Korea is going to be as big of a role or not. It actually seems to me like it'll be more of the Middle Eastern countries.
Shall not all these take up, a taunting proverb against him? Okay. Now I want y'all to pay attention to what he's finna say to show you how, prophecy is selling in the earth, man. When I heard this, I was listening to it, I was driving, I was like, man, okay. But he's finna get ready to say something that's heavy. Okay.
More involved than we assume. At least I would think our intelligence agencies are assuming. Anyways, you have this cabal that is working together, and nothing is settling down. It's still getting worse. And you have to ask, how long? how long before they do something? It's not like they're posturing to strike Europe. I guess some people might think that. I don't know why you would. They're not posturing to strike anybody but America. You would. They're not posturing to strike anybody but America. They do something. It's not like they're posturing to strike Europe. I guess some people might think that. I don't know why you would. They're not posturing to strike anybody but America.
Prophecy is undefeated, man. Okay? And he goes into this conglomerate of nations and he says they're not posturing to strike anybody but America, man. This is the let's get into the prophecy, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, man. See, everybody is moving to the tune of prophecy, man. Okay, this hey, come on, man. That's how you know this is not of us. People think that we just out there, that we just some mad niggas, they want to raise their work, they want better, they want a civil rights point, a civil rights 2.0. Nah, man. Nah, man, this is the Lord's program. We're just commentating, man. Okay, Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord as rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. So it's the Lord that has the minds of these of all the leaders of the earth, okay, in his hand, which is his control, and it's to fulfill his will. Okay, and he has a purpose against America to completely destroy it. All these nations, all these conglomerate nations, all their missile systems, all their missile programs are built on reaching America, man. Okay, that's the whole theme of all these missile programs in the earth is to reach America, man. Okay, when you go into North Korea and it's all about how close they're getting to reaching America. Iran, do they have missiles that can reach America? It's all about reaching America, man. The ends of the earth, man. Okay, and who put that spirit in them, man? Okay, let's go here. This is the Lord's will playing out real time. Okay, that's why I say we should be fully persuaded, man. A nigga can't tell us nothing. Okay, when you really get into the prophecy, man, the nigga ain't talking about shit. Okay, this is Jeremiah 49:13. It said, "For I have sworn by myself, said the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, that Basra shall become a desolation," okay, which is America, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. Okay, so the Lord has a determination. He swore on himself, okay, of what will be the outcome of Babylon, man. It will be a waste. Okay, let's go here. This is Jeremiah 59. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon. Okay, so this guy, he doesn't, because you have a lot of these alternative news. All right, guys, they're trying to go into the Bible. All right, but he doesn't go into the Bible. He just, strictly following the geopolitics. Okay, and he's saying they're posturing against no one but America. Okay, this is the Lord's doing. Jeremiah 50:9, it says, and it said, "For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrow shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain." And he's speaking about those missiles, man. And it says, set themselves in array. Let's get this word array. Okay, this is all the doing of Yahweh Bashim Shai. Okay, let's get this word array in the Hebrew, which is Arak. Okay, and it says to arrange, to set up, okay, or put or lay in order, to prepare, to ordain. Okay, so these nations have been ordained and they're being prepared for a particular purpose, man. They're being set, all right, and put in place, man. The Lord of the Lord of hosts mustered the battle. Okay, so everything is being set in order. Okay, and then it says to set forth. It says a legal case. All right, and the Lord has a case against America, man, and He's setting up the judgment for it, man. Okay. All right, so let's keep reading. It says, verse 10, and Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, said the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Shai, man. And the Lord got the spirit on these nations to get at America, man. Okay. Verse 11, it goes into the why, like a legal case where you'll, go into the judgment, you'll go into, all right, the charges. And these are some of the charges. It said, verse 11, because you were glad, because you rejoiced, oh, you destroyers of my heritage, man, because we went into captivity for our disobedience. All right. But under these devils, all right, they made us worse than what we were when we came into captivity, man. This complete degenerate nigga and nigga woman, that exists today is a product of Esau Edom. Okay? And it says, because you are grown fat as the heifers at grass and bellows at bulls. Yeah. And this man has profited, off the destruction of our people, man. Remember, there's a whole economy based off sin and prison, industrial, what do you call it? Prison industrial complex. I'm saying it right, but you got a whole, industry, where these companies get cheap labor, our Jake being in prison. Okay. You have all these different industries, probation, people that have to, feed, all these different contracts where people have to feed the prisoners, clothe them. Okay. All these different things. Esau has gotten rich, off the destruction of Jake, man. Okay. So let's go from there. I think, let's go one chapter over. Hey, we can't make this up, man. All right, this is Isaiah 50, Jeremiah 51 and 14 said the Lord of hosts has sworn by himself. Swore by himself again, saying, surely I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars, man. All right, and this represents the prophets, man, which are a pest to this man's society, and they shall lift up a shout against thee. Okay, so this is happening. Okay, and what would it lead to? It says, he have made let me see. It might be in 50. Yeah, it might be in 50. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Yep, back in is 50 and 14. Here we go. It says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. So when it says all ye that bend the bow, this is everybody with military capability, man, with those missiles. Okay, everybody. Okay, the target, the aim is America, man. This place is marked. It says, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she have sinned against the Lord, man. And Esau has been, okay, the leader, okay, the America has been used to be all right, the leader of this great rebellion against Yahweh Bashim outside in the earth, man. Okay? And what happened when there was a rebellion? Okay, who you put a target on, man? The leader of the rebellion, okay, which is this devil. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna jump some more. All right, but hey, it was heavy. You gotta let me hear you say that again, then we're gonna jump. All right.
Think that? I don't know why you would. They're not posturing to strike anybody but America. That's who they're posturing to strike, which is very worrisome if America is sold out from within. And it appears we are sold out from within. Let's continue on.
Yeah, so I want to jump ahead a little bit. Yeah. So I'm gonna jump ahead and make this point. Then we get a few more, But they're gonna make a point of this false security, that the American people have. Okay. So let me let this play.
Traditionally, we've been so powerful, and also we've been protected by the vastness of the oceans on the east and the west. We're safe because traditionally.
Take a listen to this.
Yeah, well, the point that I wanted to make is that Americans think we're safe, and this is really at the heart of our problem and the danger. We think we're safe because traditionally we've been so powerful, and also we've been protected by the vastness of the oceans on the east and the west, the Atlantic and the Pacific. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing: even in the Revolutionary War, when there were wooden ships, when going across the ocean took months and was extremely dangerous, and the cargoes that they carried were so small, even then, we were almost conquered by Britain. I mean, we almost lost the Revolutionary War. And in 1812, the same thing could have happened. Mm-hmm. And in the First World War, I'm sure your viewers are familiar with the Zimmermann telegram. Yes. Germany wanted to enlist Mexico so they could have bases and invade us from Mexico. And in World War II, my father, who was in intelligence, was sent to Mexico, to the western coast of Mexico, to observe the Japanese so-called fishing fleet, which was before the war. They were making maps of the coast of Mexico because they wanted to invade. We are not safe, especially in the era of intercontinental ballistic missiles, bombers that are intercontinental.
Yeah, let me pause it there. Do you feel safe? Is he making a correct point? Does it feel like, I just wonder, the average American who's not fully paying attention, if you think about people in your life right now, are they feeling safe? And I would say, if you're not paying close attention, I think you are feeling safe. I don't think people understand how nuclear capabilities have advanced, where you can sneak in a nuke into this country as a dirty bomb. And it's actually not that hard to do with our open borders. It's not that hard to do. It should be very hard to do, but we've made it so that no, it wouldn't be that hard to do because our borders are so open. But people probably feel like, oh, this could never happen. It's just the prevailing attitude because we've never seen it happen in the history of the world. We've never seen a true nuclear threat, especially with the weapons that can be used as tactical nukes. nukes so that you can actually save parts of the land to not be radiated compared to other places, or you can go extremely aggressive and use some big, powerful nukes. I don't know what our enemies are going to do when it comes to a nuclear attack if they pull the trigger. I just know that they're capable. I know they're in position. I know that they have the want. They want to. I think it with the Biden administration sitting there, if they start to really feel like Joe Biden and
Yeah, he finished. He can talk about Biden and Trump. This is way above, okay, Biden and Trump. Okay. This is the Lord, okay, fulfilling his will in the earth. Okay, it's way beyond the goddamn Biden and Trump. All right, and he sounds so disappointed. He keeps saying our enemies. Hey, that's why the Lord is going to destroy, okay, America and the inhabitants, man. And we pray that we're passed over, man. We don't know chariots, man. All right. And here it is. He's speaking in fear, but he's not denouncing the wickedness of America, man. Okay. Um, this is the brother Azariah Bun Yahweh Job 18:5. It said, yeah, the light of the wicked shall be put out. That spirit, the eclipse, it's a covering of a light where the Lord is finna, punch this man clock, man. Okay, Esau finna get his ticket punched. Okay, it says, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. Because yeah, Esau, has been, the influence of the earth. He's been that light on the hill. Okay, people look to him as the way. As if he was light, but he had a way to present darkness as light, man, under the guise of liberty. Okay, under the guise of humanitarianism. Okay, equality. But it was all darkness, man. It says the light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him, man. Okay, time's up. Okay, and the Lord is causing all these events, everything to be put in place. As he said everything is put in place. Okay. Um. Yep. If you could, bro, put Isaiah, I think 47 verses 7, 8, and 9. Isaiah. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go to it. I'm gonna just go to it. Be a little easy on my end. The one for you brothers posting though, man. But yeah, we'll go to Isaiah 47 as the brother on Yahquad posted. So I kind of bounce around, and we'll end it. We'll end it here. The Lord will. Me and the brothers going to another live stream. Around my 6:30, 6:45. This Isaiah 47:1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon." Okay, with a Babylon, has been untouched, from foreign, nations, man. It's never been invaded, but guess what? The Lord is going to cause this place to be invaded and penetrated with missiles. It says, "Sit on the ground," okay, which is a demotion. There is no throne, all right, no rulership, no authority, okay. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, okay. So America was looked at, as this innocent, like they had this moral excellence about themselves, like they had some type of virtue and righteousness about themselves, and they was the peacemakers of the earth, man. But it was the exact opposite, man. Okay, these people, the America was used to destroy the peace in the earth, man. Okay, It says, take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Okay? And this is what we're seeing. America is being exposed. And it's also, when you go into the ancient world, the work of grinding meal will be that of a slave girl. So America, is being demoted. She's been exposed. She's being demoted from the lady of the house, which is the world, okay, to a slave girl, man. Okay, this is what we're seeing happening, man. All right, so thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. And this is how it shot. Okay, but through the ministry of the prophets, okay, the Lord is doing heavy exposure on the devil, and not only just through the prophets, man, but hey, you have even his own tongue falling upon him, as the scriptures say. Okay, so there's a heavy exposure campaign, and everything that this man is doing is being revealed out in the open. Everything he's done, everything he's doing, and what he plans on doing. Okay, verse 4 says, as for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent, get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. And when you go into the ancient Chaldeans, they was heavy in astrology. That's why you see this devil making a lot of moves as you see all this activity in the heavens, because the ancient, astrologers of the Neo-Babylonian Empire, they was heavy into, the astrology, the heavens, on the left-hand side. It says, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thy hand. Thou didst show them no mercy upon the ancient, hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. See, these devils didn't think about this part of the game. When they was able, during the Renaissance period, when they was able to, conquer, the tribes, okay, take lands, okay, took down certain strongholds of Jake during the Dark Ages, what they call the Dark Ages, man. Mainly the Byzantine Empire and, Granada. Okay. They would take back over Europe, okay, Russia, and they was able to take these things back, enslave Jake, they enslaved, other heathens as well, but mainly Jake. All right, but he didn't think, okay, uh they didn't think about the latter end. Okay, they didn't think about this time when there would be a recompense because the devil took everything too far. All right, and now we to the point where, hey, America is not looked at as this tender and delicate lady, man. All right, she's being looked at as a whore, which is with shame. All right, so therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasure, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, okay, neither shall I know the loss of children. And this is the mind state, okay, of this society over here in the West, man, especially in America. America has had the privilege of being isolated from the wars that have taken place in the earth. They had that privilege of being isolated and not, knowing the hardships of, being war torn. Okay, it says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth thee, thy wisdom and thy knowledge it had perverted thee, and thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me, man. This is a very proud, okay, society. And you look at the average American, man, they some proud assholes, man. Okay, extremely narcissistic and self-centered, man. Okay, but the Lord is going to bring so much suffering to this place, in the moment's instant. Okay, verse 11 said, "Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it rises, and mischief shall fall upon thee, and thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know." Okay, so the Lord got this place in the trick bag, man. He wants people to be proud. He wants people to be oblivious. Okay, he wants the average American citizen, all right, to walk blindly into the worst time ever since the earth was. Okay, all this is being done on purpose, man. So yeah, that's the point. I think the point been made. All right, I'll leave it right there. So yeah, man, just want to bring that out. I was listening to it today, but especially when he made that point. That hey, they target they goal is America, man. Okay, that's who they want. All right. So, till next time, I say, Lord will, me and the brothers will get on GMS Prisons of Yahweh Shai about 6:30, 6:45 in that time. So be available, tune in, tap in. All right. Hey, the devil, hey, he going hard on the left hand, we're gonna go hard on the right. All through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shemal Shai, man. So till next time, Shalom.